the story of Prophet Hud. Throughout history, Allah commanded thousands of prophets with the entrusted task of guiding mankind toward the truth, believing in one God and one God only, and following the right path. At the same time, Allah has held nations accountable for their disobedience and refusal to worship Him, however, only after receiving clear warnings. This is the story of Hud, Alayhis Salam, the successor of Prophet Nuh, who was sent to the people of Ad, which is considered to be one of the ancient tribes of Arabia. The Ad tribe lived in the sandy hills of the southern part of the Arabian Peninsula, a region between modern-day Yemen and Oman. The people of Ad were known for their physical fitness and craftsmanship, especially in the construction of tall buildings with lofty towers. They were outstanding among all the nations in power, wealth, and influence, which unfortunately made them arrogant and boastful. The few who ruled over the tribe were unjust, their power unchecked and unquestioned. The people of Ad were not completely ignorant of the existence of Allah. They worshipped Allah alongside several other deities whom they considered gods. They crafted idols representing these gods and worshipped them alongside Allah. As a result, Allah chose to send a prophet to guide them toward monotheism, Prophet Hud. Prophet Hud called his people to worship Allah only and abandon all other forms of worship. He made his people question the rationality of worshipping gods created by their own hands. Prophet Hud reminded them that it was Allah who gave them life and death, and it was Allah alone who blessed them with their skills. Therefore, He alone was deserving of their undivided and sincere worship. Despite the people's resistance to his message, Prophet Hud remained patient and resolute. He continued to urge his people to understand the error of their ways and encourage them to devote themselves solely to the worship of Allah. He warned them about the day of reckoning, when Allah would resurrect every soul and hold them accountable for their actions and beliefs here on earth. However, the polytheists were unwilling to listen. Consumed by their materialistic pursuits and blinded by their ignorance, they came to Hud and asked, "O Hud, do you say that after we die and turn into dust, we will be resurrected?" Prophet Hud replied, "Yes, you will come back on the day of judgment, and each of you will be asked about what you did." They laughed among themselves, whispering, "How strange Hud's claims are." They thought Hud was going insane. Hud was asked several questions about the last day. He patiently answered his people while explaining that belief in the day of judgment was crucial to belief in Allah. He further reassured them that while all deeds would be accounted for on that day, Allah is the most forgiving, offering pardon to those who sincerely repent. They listened to all that Prophet Hud had to say, but the people of Ad still refused to accept the truth. They held firmly to the belief that there was no life after death, and were convinced that after passing away, human remains would decay and become one with the soil. As disbelief persisted among them, Hud ceased his preaching to the disbelievers and turned to Allah in prayer, seeking His assistance. "My Lord, help me because they have denied me." Allah responded, "Soon they will be truly regretful." Prophet Hud warned the disbelievers of a terrifying punishment. He knew that Allah would protect him and the handful of believers. Prophet Hud was certain that if Allah intended the destruction of the disbelievers, there would be no redemption. The people of Ad remained unafraid, unbothered, and oblivious to the plight that awaited them. They continued to challenge Prophet Hud and Allah, confident that their gods and lofty towers would shield them against Allah's punishment. True to Allah's warning, a devastating drought swept across the land. The skies remained clear and cloudless, while the sun scorched the desert and all that dwelled within. Prophet Hud spoke to his people once again, saying, "O my people, ask forgiveness of your Lord and then repent to Him. He will send rain from the sky upon you in showers and increase you in strength added to your strength, and do not turn away being criminals." However, they argued, "O Hud, you have not brought us clear evidence, and we are not ones to leave our gods on your say-so, nor are we believers in you. We only say that some of our gods have possessed you with evil." Prophet Hud then replied, "Indeed, I take Allah as my witness, and you too are my witnesses, that I have nothing to do with your associating with Allah other than Him in His divinity. So conspire against me, all of you, and give me no respite. I have put my trust in Allah, who is my Lord and your Lord. There is no moving creature which He does not hold by its forelock. Surely my Lord is on the straight path. If you then turn away from the truth, know that I have delivered the message with which I was sent to you. Now my Lord will set up another people in place of you, and you shall in no way be able to harm Him. Surely my Lord keeps a watch over everything." Yet their hearts remained veiled by pride. They said, "Then bring us what you promise us, if you should be of the truthful." Prophet Hud responded, "Knowledge of its time is only with Allah, and I convey to you that with which I was sent. But I see you to be a people behaving ignorantly." Before long, the trees started to wither, turning yellow and perishing under the scorching sun. As dense clouds approached the valley, the people of Ad rejoiced. "This is a cloud bringing us rain." But Prophet Hud replied, "No, it is what you sought to hasten, a fierce wind carrying a painful punishment." The weather swiftly shifted from scorching heat to a stinging cold, bringing with it a ferocious gale that uprooted trees and everything in its wake. The towering structures, which the people of Ad were once prideful of, were powerless against the relentless wind. It shredded through their flesh and obliterated the disbelievers, leaving no trace of their existence. The storm raged on for 8 days and 7 nights, wiping out the disbelievers completely. Only Prophet Hud and his followers were saved from the ordeal. They migrated to Hadramaut, where they lived peacefully, worshipping Allah. The story of Prophet Hud has powerful and profound spiritual lessons, serving as a timeless source of guidance for Muslims. It emphasizes the consequences of arrogance, the importance of patience, and the enduring mercy of Allah. The stories of the prophets, particularly Prophet Hud, continue to resonate with believers, offering valuable insights and wisdom for navigating life's challenges and trials. Through this story's teachings, believers are encouraged to maintain faith, humility, and trust in Allah's plan, no matter the circumstances. And always remember, we will return to Allah and be questioned about what we used to do. That is the end. If you enjoyed, drop a like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Take care, brothers and sisters. May Allah bless you all